How's it going, YouTube? Hooked Hunter here. So today, man, we kind of got like a special video for you guys. I was browsing over my channel and saw that crossbow video did very well. If you guys haven't checked out that video, it was me unboxing this crossbow that I have right here, the Centerpoint 430X Wrath. Now, I've done some things since then, since we last unboxed it. I dialed in the scope. Me and my brother took an afternoon and did that. I ordered a nice strap for it because this was made for it, and it does carry a lot better than it used to. I was just using a regular old shotgun sling, and that did okay. Before we get on to this video, I'd like to thank everyone personally. Thank you so much for the support I've gotten. It's hard to imagine that I've already got over 150 subscribers to the channel, so let's keep that momentum going, shall we? Alright, as promised, let's get on with this video. So today, I'm here at the house, and I have over here to my right a target block. It has a turkey side, a deer side, and then the other two sides are just target practice in general. So in today's video, I plan on showing you how to safely cock your crossbow using the rope cocker and also using the silent crank that comes with this crossbow. And not only am I going to just show you that in this video, I'm going to show you some target practicing as well. I'm going to show you mine and which method I prefer, and I'm going to go over some pros and cons of the video. So y'all stay tuned. So first we're going to start off with the silent crank, which is what I've been using mostly, and I do have the rope cocker. Now before you get started, you want to make sure all your limbs, your cams, and your flight rail, all that stuff's intact and ready to go. Waxed it up and lubed it up. So that's what I did already, so I know it's ready to go. And I always have my owner's manual here. Each crossbow is different for how many times you plan on shooting it when you need to do these things. But no matter what, you need to look in between each shot just to make sure there's nothing fraying and nothing's gonna break, because that's probably the #1 accident with this thing. But you put this back here, but this won't insert unless it's on 0. So this has to be on 0 for it to insert. So what you want to do is you take this piece right here, and you must be careful with this knob right here. This thing's going to spin like crazy. So what I would do is get it off to the side, hold this up, pull this down, and then make sure it doesn't get caught. But there she is. It's ready to go. One thing that you have to have this in before you cock this crossbow in particular, it has to be in fire mode, because as soon as you crank it back, it's going to go automatically to safety mode. And then I'm just going to crank. So slowly do it, watch yourself here, and just slowly crank it. And I'm doing this sitting down, which tells me you can do this also sitting down. That's how easy this is. Now, important thing to know, if you do this and it doesn't click with the braking system, this knob right here will do some damage to you. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. So you heard a little click, so then I let go, and I make sure that this doesn't get ready to pop out and go like crazy. So now I do the unlocking, and then she's gonna be ready to go here in a minute. So she's unlocked, so it starts clicking back, and then she's loose. Now, just be careful, keep your hands free of all this thing, but this thing's gonna start spinning. And then what I do is I hold this to the side like that, and then while this is already still in the crossbow, I'll just wind my line back in. Now, that was pretty simple. I'm gonna do this a couple times, and I'm not gonna explain it all the time, but I want to explain it on the first one. Now that you're done with this, pop that out, get your arrow, and today is probably one of the better days this week that has been for this, and there is a slight breeze. But when is there never going to be a slight breeze, especially during turkey season? All right, so I got that. All right, the white one goes down. Sorry, my dog's there. And then always make sure your arrow goes as far back as possible. Okay? So now she's hot, she's ready to fire. Hands underneath, be careful with this. This is very important. Keep your hands below at all times and stay safe. Shot #1. So that's shot number 2. Let's take one more shot. All right, last arrow. And then we'll switch to rope cocking. With this folding stirrup, you can either have it out that way or you can tuck it in. It doesn't really matter. Whichever you prefer, you know, it's preference at that point. Now, I'll kind of speak about this little piece right here. This is a anti-dry fire mechanism with this crossbow. So let's say I'm not gonna do this, but I'm just gonna say hypothetically, I forgot to load a crossbow. I go to squeeze the trigger, nothing happens. That is your sign right there that you do not have an arrow in it. Now, you can release this to allow you to dry fire, but then you're gonna have a messed up crossbow. So don't do that. But anyway, third shot, let's get it. Boom. Let's go check them out. All right, so all 3 pattern very well. So what's important here is A, practice consistency. Make sure your scope's, you know, right, sighted in. And then also make sure you follow the arrow to the target. So now I'm going to show you guys the rope cocker. So I will tell you that we kind of made a modification to this one because me and my brother are both taller. So what we did was we made a little knot in our rope. Can't really see that, I don't think. We made a little knot in there to shorten it so we don't have to pull as far, you know. We already got long arms. That ain't the problem here. So that's what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna have it like this. And then this piece right here goes to where the line is. So basically you do this, you put this up here in this little loop. There's a little loop behind your scope. And then you pull that thing and you go all the way down. I got caught on my scope there. So now she's ready to pull. So it's behind everything. You got a firm grip. This is not going to slip, but you basically just and she's cocked. Now, I will say that takes a little bit more effort to do. I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now. So I would prefer doing the crank system, but that's just me. But if you want a faster way, probably the rope cocker's the best. All right, she's in there, arrow's in there, all the way back. This is shot number 1 with rope cocking. All right, so pull the string down first, have your rope like that, behind the scope, over them. Bullseye. I can tell you that last one hit exactly where I was aiming, right in the heart. So she's a dead turkey. So I hope you guys were able to enjoy some of this shooting target practice video. Like I said, this was kind of showing you a method of silent crank and rope cocking, but I was able to demonstrate it safely on this video. And if you guys kind of like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Happy hunting and fishing, y'all. Till next time.